Like in a concert, I
Yeah.
won't touch a camera.
Right.
Maybe get.
I won't in a concert because you don't get anything good, or like a fireworks show.
Well, I'll just do. I mean, I'll do something just to get or remember. But then I'm done. Then I want to like enjoy the moment. I want to see.
Oh yeah, you want to be in it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like last night or yesterday when I was up on the mountain. A goat. Said hello to him.
Had a conversation with the
Saw a
goat.
donkey and said hello to the donkey, and I thanked him for letting me come visit.
We got turkeys here.
And
Turkeys, roosters. And this is where all this stuff is.
Here's our wake-up call.
Yeah.
Oh, we
I
do
see
have
it.
a turkey. Look at him.
Look at that.
See, that's a gift. So you need to be able to kind of like see this.
Yeah. You wouldn't have gotten to see this. Not coming.
I guess I don't know what the birds of prey are.
Right?
Clearly, this
The
is to
nets
keep
are-
them from right.
Yeah.
No wonder we hear them.
Yeah. Quite a number.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're tied to the
Yeah, this is
to
where
the
the poultry
hotel.
The poultry
getting
comes
eggs.
for the whole island.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, so Appalachian Trail, all I remember is a lot of rocks.
All right, let's see where we go now. This may be the end of the trail if it.
Cannot be.
Let's see what's going on here.
Yeah, right. We should see a dot, right?
It says this.
What are you looking at that tells you that?
Google Maps.
Okay. Okay, even better. You would think Google Maps would have it pretty laid out pretty well.
It kind of shows it. Not great, but I think this is it. Because we're going that way.
So we're going to go up to that one.
Yeah. Hey, is this trail? Is this trail?
Tholaria.
Yeah.
Oh no,
No?
this way, this.
This way. Okay. Okay, this way leads. Thank you.
I think that means no trespassing.
Yeah. Well, we found out.
So, what does that mean?
Or, all right, so plan B, you could go,
Well, right, unless they take you around the other side of this curve here, which I don't think they do.
no.
Or unless you and I walk by it.
Yeah, maybe we passed it.
We were looking at the chickens. It'd be interesting.
At least we got to see the chickens, right?
And we got to meet a nice farmer. Can't wait for them. Johnson got one
This does have, this is the trail on the map. I tell you what. Oh, it is a path. I'll tell you what. This way. He's saying this way leads. I think we can take it. There are two paths that go up there. We can take this one up here. Maybe this is the main one. Yeah. Well, I think it goes. Yeah, I think it goes in front of that. Yeah, along the lower side. We do that. Well, good. Okay. All right. Back on track. He's like, hey, hey, hey.
Well, it looks like he's done that before.
Yeah.
Here it is, right here, the sign.
Yeah. Yeah, because we started at a trailhead too.
Thought
Alright.
we did.
Yeah.
Unless it was mid-point of the... Oh, geez.
There are two.
Yeah. Well, he gave us the one thing called...
Yeah, he did. We didn't want to. He said, go this other way. Here's the red trail.
Here's the red dots, right.
Okay, this is us. They're the goats.
So he wins.
Yeah,
Well, I would think he would have to meet the cross.
they do. That's the thing. One goes up the low, and then this one goes up the high. And the map shows that they're meeting up here.
Looks like a little incline to get you breathing.
Yeah, I'm panting a little bit here. That breakfast is still sitting high.
Yeah, I'll be skipping lunch.
I know. That's the problem when the meals come so fast, you know. This looks more traveled.
Yeah.
Well, we found the source of the rooster crowing.
We found the whole poultry farm.
We found the farmer crowing. Found the rooster crowing.
On the AT trail, there was one evening where we literally had found nothing but rocks.
Right?
Just rocks, just
Scrambling all day.
straight up an incline.
Jeez.
Get to the top of a ridge or mountain,
Yeah.
and you could see it coming. These black thunderheads started to roll in.
Mm-hmm.
There were probably 4 of us, maybe 5.
Yeah.
I'd never come closer to God. With the lightning and this
Going
black
sideways.
thunder, and then the wind just slapping us in the face.
Oh
and the
my
rain
gosh.
just whipping us. And then the thunder and lightning just cracking us. I just thought this is the end.
That was your night camp?
That was,
You just-
we had to get across it. We were on top
Oh, jeez.
when the storm. So there was no shelter.
Right.
We just had to keep going.
That's brutal.
And then, as we start to get out of it in the storm, we climbed down to this dark valley
Yeah.
where there's an abandoned, what appeared to be farmhouse and stuff. Where, of course, there are all kinds of stories
Right.
about the families that died there.
On a night just like this. I've been up in the mountains driving when it's stormed and the lightning's going sideways, you know. But not on foot. This is an incline right here.
Man, I'm dying.
All right, let me know if you need a break.
You can go ahead. You don't have to wait on me. That's the way we did on the trail.
Okay, just collect
Everybody
up.
just goes their pace,
Yeah,
catches up at breaks.
okay. Now that we got the right trail, which is the left trail.
Man.
That's the trail we would have taken. Just for,
This just gets us up quicker.
yeah, true.
This one has lifts.
Yeah. Well, elevation.
Oh, big stuff. Feels like summer now.
It does. I think it would have felt, because I think that other trail's down in that river valley, or dried up river valley. I'll have to look at the map.
Well, maybe we can slide back down that way.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mike could get it, yeah.
that way he wouldn't stop us. We
Yeah.
go right.
Right. Unless he says, I told y'all. And whatever the Greek version of that is.
But to his point, no red dots.
Yeah, that's true.
We were going.
Marked trail with no red dots. Signpost, but no dots. Oh, this is nice. Breeze kicking up. These irrigation pipes. Heard a donkey. We need to go find that donkey. Spider web. A spider.
As good as you're being a spider guy.
Yeah, I'll just stir up the snakes though. I'll stir up the snakes and you catch them.
I can handle a snake.
Okay.
I think they're spiders.
Okay. Deal.
I've always loved snakes. I don't know why.
They don't bother me. As long as they don't bite me, I'm fine. Yeah. We're right under the town. That's the entrance of the town right there.
It seems like where we went in, yeah.
Yep.
So we're going to join that trail?
I don't know where that other trail is. Let me take a look.
We got to.
It said it on the map we would, but we may have passed it already. It looks... Let me see. Cancel. Come on. There we go. Alright, here's what's... Thanks. No, they meet up here. Those are some sticky webs, man. I'll tell you what.
Good, I'm glad you're in front.
They're like thread. I mean, it's like...
I've never been a fan of spiders. I don't kill spiders.
Yeah.
I know how valuable they are.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd rather take care of the other end.
But like that. You can go over there, buddy. You can go.
It's a reward being first. You get to
Yeah.
feel all the silk of their webs.
Man, they're all over this trail. I wonder if I can get a stick. Perfect.
And that looks like a good web getter too.
Yeah, you can just spin it. Off to the side here, buddy.
Man, they are big.
Yeah, some big ones.
Think about this spider, like, man, this is great. You do between this fence.
I know. Everything that flies through here.
For a week, and then you come through.
And just ruin their whole works.
2 hikers go through. And
She had a stick. She was just going like this the whole time. There we go. Little spring. Freshwater spring.
No way.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Look at that.
The goats must appreciate this one. All the animals must appreciate this one.
Yeah, look at that. Isn't that nice? Look at the plant life growing in it.
Yeah. Mosquitoes growing in it.
Yeah, mosquitoes. You can have those for your protein. Get them before they get you, right?
Fortunately, last night you got me before I got them.
Where are they biting you? I'm just curious.
Well, I think they got me on my back and
Okay.
probably on my face
Okay.
because when I woke up and turned on the light this morning, I saw 2 of them were on the wall right in front of the lamp.
Yeah.
Swatted them, and then we're both full of blood and left black.
Oh, God.
So if you see these dark little black spots in the
Yeah.
wallpaper,
Yeah.
that's where people been swatting mosquitoes. That's how I knew I'd gotten bitten.
Yeah. So the last time I was here, for whatever reason, they bite my elbows and my ankles.
Yeah.
They don't bite me anywhere else. Yeah. And I looked it up, and it is a particular variant of mosquito that does that. But what I found is that in the bathroom, there's a little door above the toilet.
Oh, really?
And the cleaning staff will open that door, and they did this in Poros. They would open that door. Well, the gray water from your shower goes down into this open area, so it's a mosquito breeding ground. And if you leave that door open, mosquitoes will get in your room.
Right.
Make sure they keep that door closed, because they'll come in. And sure enough, after the cleaning staff came the first day, they had left it open. And so I started shutting it.
Yeah, I pull the screens.
Yeah,
wherever I can
screens.
find 'em.
Yep. Here's your other.
So
The arrow is pointing this way. So I think, oh yeah, and they got a sign here. What does that say? Oh, that's the spring, Lefka Spring. Look at this view.
Oh, I see. Okay,
No, I was reading the creek. What are you talking about?
yeah.
Edgella Bay. All right, that's fantastic. Got the spider stick.
What I also remember, so you cook your meal
Uh-huh.
and it gets cool quick
Yeah.
once the sun goes down.
Oh yeah. Up on those mountains, sure it does.
Everybody crawls in their tent by 7:30, 8 o'clock,
Yeah.
and you're unconscious until the sun comes up.
Because you're done. You're beat.
And then when the sun comes up, you're back out.
You naturally wake up too. That's the nice thing about.
And you're rolling up a wet camp.
Yep.
Awful, but most of the trips I went, I was lucky with the weather.
Yeah.
Like I said, the time my brother went without me, they got caught in ice and snow.
Oh jeez. I did a hike at the beach. That's about the worst, I think, because of the bugs.
Yeah, and we always were just ahead of spring and just ahead of the bugs.
Yeah.
I think that's critical.
Yeah, those, and it was like the yellow flies and the blue flies, and everything was biting.
Yeah, so I think I've decided if I were to do Greece again,
Yeah.
I think I'd charter a boat over here. I'd fly over to Athens.
I think that's a wise decision.
Charter like a yacht or like an overnight boat
Yep.
with a couple cabins maybe and some friends.
That's it. That's what I would do.
And then join the group.
Uh-huh.
But I'd sleep on the boat every night. I'd skip the hotel stuff.
Yeah, yeah. That is a very popular way to travel Greece, because it's just, why wait on the ferries, right? You want to raise anchor and go to the next island, not feeling the vibe at one, go ahead, you know?
Well, right. That gives you something to do during the day.
Right.
Come back and port every night.
Yep. That's the way to do this country.
Work out in the morning.
I'm convinced. Oh yeah. Here, let me get over here. There we go. Hey, got it right.
Hello. The burro likes you. He didn't run you off the trail. The roosters, not so much.
The farmers. Well, the farmers did it, not the roosters. The roosters alerted the farmer. I did not anticipate that.
The burro or the rooster?
The burro.
Off the trail.
The burro passed him.
Well, you did the right thing, and always step aside for
Oh yeah.
the local crew.
Oh yeah. It's his highway, not mine.
Okay, you're right, because we had not gotten this far last time.
Mm-hmm. That was cool. A couple unique things. Making it up this hill.
Yeah.
There's a little tavern we could stop at and get a Coke or something. Recollect. Path up. And he probably is happy because I probably cleared all the spiders out of his way. Unless he's taking the left path. But I did what I could.
Well, and we're lucky to cross there before the donkey done. The rest of the way when you're going way out.
But coming back down, he hasn't done us any favors, but that's all right. It's his land. Here we are. Oh, these are the different towns.
Okay, alright, it's all
How long it takes to get there. Alright, here we go. This is where I got turned around last time. How I got turned around last time doing this. Thinking I knew what I was doing. Okay. Now this circle may not be one of these things that we're talking about, but yeah, okay. We'll go look anyway and find out. If it is, it'd be great.
beautiful tree, little patio spot here.
Yeah?
And here we are in a restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah, we did this yesterday. All right.
Okay, but I didn't have this view last time. This is great.
Yeah.
Because we're higher.
Yeah. It's a fantastic view. Been looking out. This is a perfect vantage point because you can see two directions on the sea. Yeah. But I didn't come high enough. That I was thinking that I didn't get up here high enough.
Amazing how quick it cools off when you start slowing down.
Yep. That breeze. $12.20.
So that's where you're sneaking around over there.
Yeah. I mean, that's fantastic. You
And
got
it's just
drainage
rock,
in it.
no more.
Just made of rock, no mortar. Yeah, all
So
dry.
tell me, so I missed
Being
the
redone.
development, right?
Yeah.
And are they usually individuals? I mean,
I don't know. I'd have to look into that. I am in ignorance on these churches.